Hey, party people, it's Lycona and welcome back to my tower. So, we are going to go back into time just for a little bit because we had got something special last week after the tournament. Be right back. Hey guys, so it's last week on Saturday after the tournament, after I recorded the last video, and we got 10th place in the tournament. Of course, I can't click on the tournament now, which is, a thing. But we have enough stones to get our super tower. First mastery card. Oh my god. Of course. Of course, when a boss is up. Man, such anticipation, and then all of a sudden, wah wah. Oh, can we do this now? Will you? Oh my gosh, where's the boss? Oh, there he is. Of course, just our luck. What? Huh? Oh, there it goes. All right, here we go. Unlock tower mastery. I hope this works. If not, I'll have to wait until the end of the run, and then this video is gonna be silly. Hey, there we go. Ultimate tower. Pew pew. Super tower. Reduces super tower. How many times can they say tower in a thing? What does the next do? Ooh, research unlocked. Correct. So we got that. That's cool. Reduces that time. I'm gonna tap to return game. I'm gonna switch. New research is available. Hooray! I'm gonna switch out recharge nuke because I was just doing that for the challenge. And now where is it? Where is it? Super Tower. Oh my gosh, look how much that is. But it's only 9. So we can do it. There we go. Yep, alright. And now, back to the future! Great movie, by the way. I mean, if you haven't seen it by now, oh my gosh, what have you been doing with your life? Wait, no, we can't get Back to the Future yet. We don't have the, we need to get the DeLorean and the with the flux capacitor and the not the plutonium. Oh gosh, what is it that they need to get Back to the Future? Oh, a bolt of lightning. That's what we need. We need a bolt of lightning in the form of keys, which I can't show you now because I'm in the middle of a run. Okay, I'll be back in a second.
Hey, party people. Okay, I went out for a walk, but here's the thing. With my walks, I like I like walking ridiculously long times. I've been out for 3 hours just moseying around, which is really cool. That is my workout for the day. So, where are we at? We're at a tier 11 thingy. Here are all the stats for that if you guys want to take a look. And what was I gonna do? I guess we'll claim some things. Oh yeah, keys. I'm gonna have the thing auto start. Hey, we have 21. Automatically restart after being defeated. Done and done. Okay, now what? Well, anyway, it's still last week. I still have not gotten into the DeLorean. And, went over to, whatchamacallit, Square, where the clock tower is. Funny thing, the clock tower is actually over at Universal Studios. If you take the tram tour, they show you that all the time. And speaking of, that's where I actually walk to because I live within a couple miles of Universal Studios. So if that gives you an idea of the crazy stuff that happens in LA, well, there you go. Anyway, back to the future.
Okay, we're back into the future or the present. Somehow. We got that bolt of lightning. So we're back here. A bolt of lightning. Here's a T13 wave run that we're doing right now, and I'm just gonna go and click on all the things. I think I hit about wave 5500. That's been the maximum on tier 13, but oh my gosh, I gotta tell you, the restart of the things after the run ends is such a quality of life improvement. I really wish that it would be placed somewhere else in tower progression land because it's it's one of those necessary things where you just like hit it and you go and you like forget about it. And in doing so, I've been able to farm T13 and not having to be like at my computer for a little bit. And that's just nice. It's just a quality of life thing. So, I can't complain. Here's sort of a run. We'll go over some of the last minute stats. I think the cells earned hit like 120, 125k coins earned. It might hit like 270 or 280 or something like that. Real time, sometimes it goes between like 7 hours and 30 at the moment. But let's just keep on scrolling down and then go to the wave info. Here's all of that stuff. And hopefully today we're gonna go over I'm gonna try to go over everything in this silly tower, like all the stats, all the nuance, all the things. And starting with the stats. These are the full game stats. What's funny is that coins earned like last week, I was at lifetime coins at like 50Q, and now this week I'm like at 61, and it's kind of crazy because like playing this tower for like a year and some change, and like I've like in the last week I've earned more coins than I've earned in the past, like I've earned more coins in the past week than I've earned in like the entire life of the tower, if that makes any sense, right? It's kind of like printing money, if you guys are into economics. Aha, jokes. um but here are all the waves, and to be fair, I did a T14 like on a 2 grand one, and that's where we got to that one, and just like not like not like configuring out the tower to like get like further waves, but I think I can get 2,500 on that. And then 15, 16, 17, 18, I just haven't even bothered, because I'm just like, they're there, but I don't need to worry about it. Here are my hit text, the settings. This is what I sort of use. I really don't pay attention to it, but I feel like, do I need smart missiles? I probably don't need smart missiles. But I figured like, coin generation and then elite cells to like, because there is important information that you can gather here, I feel like, when you're doing tower stuff. Because that way you can know like how much things are getting hit, and like what I look for in a run, right, is that you'll see these numbers pop up and you're like, oh, okay, like 2.92 billion and 1.62, and the way that I kind of think about it in a casual sort of way is like looking at the numbers, like where are the numbers like hitting in what combination, and how can you increase like the number spread, right? Like you can tell like spotlight is like rotating around the tower, and enemies that die that give you the coins outside of spotlight are like pretty low. See, like that one was 120, and then this one is like 400 million. So you can kind of see like, or at least this is how my brain works, is that you can go in and you can be like, okay, like what combinations of things that are happening on screen are going to get me more coins, and what do I need to do to spend stones in order to maximize more coin generation, right? Or in the case of like if you wanted to go and then go to hit text and like do damage and projectiles and like see what it does there, you can also do that. Like if we did chain lightning, right? You can see like what enemies are being hit with chain lightning and how much damage is being applied to each one of those enemies, right? And so you can kind of just like weirdly like look at all of this chaos and find order in it and be like, oh, okay, like this is what things are doing. This is what my tower is doing, and then you can go from there. And you can also look at your wave info stats, and like, and I think this is the reason why I do enjoy the tower, and I think a lot of people do enjoy the tower, is that you can dive into all of this data, and basically like kind of make a choice on what you guys are going to do next. Ooh, second wind just went. which means it's gonna be like doing this thing really fast. But those are kind of the things that to give you an example of how I use the hit text settings is it's not just a. I mean, you could like show it and be like shiny and everything, but some of the things that I use it for are basically exactly this. So definitely check this hit settings out because it really is a cool information like thing that you can use. Obviously, Discord credits, patch notes. Do we have any patch notes? We have the guild update, which is like 1,000 years ago. Um, Fair. Encyclopedia. This is a very cool thing. You can go through and read all of this. Oh, I'm surprised I don't have anything. Maybe it's just unlocked, but there's so much information that you can definitely like get and gather from all of these. Look at all these things I don't have unlocked, man. I don't know. Hey, you know what? Fair enough. Subreddit and then language. Actually, I haven't clicked on this. Look at that. Look at all these languages. All right, we're gonna stick with English because that's what I know. Um, yeah, so that's sort of like all of the statistics side of things. A lot of cool information, and there's plenty of videos out there with other folks who like have explained, like all of these numbers, right? And that's really kind of what it is, right? It's all numbers. It's all how we're going to get to the things. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of force the kill because what I feel like we want to do, or at least I want to show off the restart of the tower like thing, and it's like the after you get your ending after you get the end screen, there's like a little checkbox, and it's like, oh, would you like to restart? And then you're like, oh, okay, like of course. Um, and of course, we got our super tower from last week, and that's been such a big help. But actually, you can tell, like, if I click on the ultimate weapons, like, you can see all of these numbers down here, like chain lightning, right? It goes from like 14 to 44Q, and that's a huge damage boost. I mean, it's dumb, ridiculous, huge damage boost, but this does, or at least I hopefully think it helps in the tournaments. So there we go. And it's funny. It's like here in this morning, I'm like, I want to make a quick tower video. It's going to be 20 minutes long. It's going to be good. And it's going to be, very, quick and concise. And it's going to be a happy holiday tower, because we just had July 4th last weekend and it was a good time. Let's see if I can force this. If I turn off Black Hole and no, we can leave on Golden Tower. Spotlight. Let's turn that off. Let's turn off Death Wave. Let's turn off Chain Lightning. Now, like, especially with it's like if we lose these things, we should get attacked more and get killed. Yep, there we go. Boom. All right, here we go. See, auto retrying in 300 seconds. Very cool. I really like this. I kind of wish it was available to younger tower players, and I say younger as in like, earlier in their tower career, because you need the keys in the key tree to get this one, and it's even been a while for me, but yeah, that's how we got to deal with it. More stats. I've shown you all of these. You can take a look at it. Here are all the perks that had happened for it. These are the things that I had used, and basically all of these are like automatically selected. There we go. I'm going to click home, and then I'm going to make sure that, because I always forget. Actually, here, let me do this. I'm going to do this and then click on all of these things because I always forget. I'm just like, oh, why is it not whatever to things? And yeah, that's how we're going to do that. We got our cool background. We got our cool party background. We got tournament. Here is the last week's tournament. We ranked 12th. I'm totally cool with that. We were a little bit less, which is I'm also cool with that. But yeah, we're hitting the 700s. We're lucky sevens right now. But here's sort of like the history of it. That's cool. I'm going to tap to return the game. We're going to go here. We're going to get the event. Energy Shield we'll probably get with our tournament today, and then those two, and then probably tomorrow and the next day I'll go ahead and like do the bonus purchase, which is really cool. Event shop, we purchased all of these last week. I purchased these. We're saving metals, so we're not going to do anything crazy with the amplify bots and whatnot. Here's sort of the tiers list. And now we're going to go to guilds. Hello, all you guild mates. We are doing awesome. Everybody is part of a team. Guardian is sort of everything is normal. I'll probably add stuff into fetch, right? Like 209, double find chance. What are we gonna increase? Let's do cooldown. And let's do another cooldown. And let's do find chance. There we go. Done. I don't know an upgrade path. We're just chilling. We're just relaxing. Maxing, relaxing, you know, drinking stew out of the pool. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. But you know what else I'm thinking? I'm thinking about partying. Because that's our profile banner. Oh, and also, too, you should upgrade to the latest version if you haven't already, because they fixed the party banner in like a sort of a crash update. And everything is, everything is coming up Millhouse, which is great. Anyway, we have some bits to spend. Are these bits? I think they're bits. Here's all my coin stuff. Tokens. No, these are tokens, not bits. We just spent the bits. I'm going crazy. But in a good way. Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, let's see here. What kind of thingamaboppers do we get? So, like... Alright, so the 0.8 coins, right? We're looking for coins. Everything else is 0.6. This is, I think, attack speed. This is coins earned by 2%. I don't know the calculations. I know that you guys are going to probably be like, no, don't click on that one because you'll get more coins over the week if you click on this one. And I'm like, okay, but it's too late. Hopefully those are the right choices. I mean, I'm casual, so we'll get this all anyway. But as long as we get like the party banner and the profile banner, I think it's just fun to like definitely look at, and we'll get this Let's Mix for the coins like as soon as like our next like week like happens like this week, and I do think this is good. The Tower Guardians, like you can also get these too as well, so that's a bonus. I feel like, and I feel like everybody is going to be happy with that it's not locked behind. It's not locked behind something. It's like, if you had to get it like in the previous week, at the very beginning. I don't know what I'm talking about. But this is a good thing. I actually appreciate that. And here's all the tower text stuff, which I haven't responded to folks yet, but I will, maybe, unless you guys are on the Discord, which we have, and... I'm usually on there. You can chat and stuff, and it's cool. It's just chill. Tap to return to game. We went to guilds. Let's go. We already did the settings, and we're going to do global rankings, which, well, I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. I really don't, I don't pay attention to this. I don't know if you guys do. But I really wonder about all of these accounts because, and maybe it's like a bug with the game. Well, no, I guess it's not, right? Because, I feel like these guys and Nico are like the legit guys. And there's probably legit guys that are doing these kind of waves. But man, this is kind of, yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, 4 years. The game's not even been out for 4 years. Maybe it's an account, whatever. At the same time, I'm like, it really is a single-player game, it really doesn't bug me at all. And because, the only time it gets, kind of sus is when people are getting, screwed over in the tournaments, if, some of these, but I don't know how to solve it, I'm... Like I said, I'm super casual, but, I just hope that everything is totally fair. And if everything is fair and all these guys are legit, then all right. That's how I am. And I think I sort of keep that mentality of like, hey, you know what? Like those folks like run the risk of if they're hacking the system, they run the risk of like having the hacker hand clamp come down and be like, your tower is deleted, you know. But we'll see. I mean, every single game has it, right? Like even the game I play, Final Fantasy, there's all kinds of bots and everything, and and that's the other thing too. It's like what kind of resources do you throw at a thing that is going to make like your player base like happy, right? And I think because this is a small team, I'd rather have them like improve the game, improve the quality of life, like add new features, rather than sort of going after all of these like accounts that might or might not be sus. But we go here. Here's our first bit perk ban. Always perk requirement. It's never not perk requirement. Ban perks. This is what I got. Ooh, I have an empty slot. Look at that. What else should we ban? I think we could probably ban absolute defense because that does absolutely nothing. Haha. Jokes. Jokes aside, we could probably ban that. No, you know what? Let's give it a test. Let us ban absolute defense. And the reason why, like, so here's my logic, and I think I told this in a couple other videos, but the reason why I ban cash and defense absolute is because during a regular run, I kind of don't care if I get if I get an extra like 100 or 200 waves during a farming run, because it's just a farming run, right? Now, there is an argument to say that like towards the end of your run, you're always making the maximum amount of coins and cells in order to increase your tower. But there's also this argument, like with me, where I'm like, I don't care enough on like the little like micromanaging of it to be like, this is, this like I should min max like my tower and like, when every single run I like click on this and click on this. I'm like, I kind of don't do that. I just let it go, I let the game play itself. Now that's just sort of how I do it. And with the defense absolute, there's maybe like 5 or 6 times that it comes up because your cash bonus and your defense absolute, as well as what are some other ones like damage and health regen. You get those multiple times, and so if you get those selections multiple times, then it's going to be more waves further down the line that you're still getting those. So if say like in the pool of all of these perks, that at wave, let's say like wave 1000, like your tower is calculated enough to like let's say at wave 1000 you get all the perks, right? With nothing of these selected. But if you eliminate perks from the list set of what the automatic perk thing of what the auto pick chooses, then pretty much you can get all of your perks that are pertinent to a run, say like on wave 700. So like then you have 300 like so waves where you have maximum amount of perks, because and the idea like that I'm having is that if I choose, like if I like let's say if I go down here, right? And this is a, I don't know, right? Like you can only get increased max game speed by 1.25 like only once, like in a perk total amount of perk sets, right? You can only get unlock random weapon once, right? But you can get perk wave requirement 3 times, and you can get defense percent like 5 times. So in order to reduce the amount of times a certain perk comes up, that means that all of the other perks will come up in a sooner rotation. I don't know if I'm explaining that correct, but that's where my mind is, and we're gonna stick with it. I'm sure that there's that one of you guys out there is gonna explain it, and it's gonna make sense, and there's gonna be an aha moment, and that aha moment maybe was there, or maybe it'll come later. Anyway, those are the perks. Those are the fun things. Ooh, let's change this to party. Yeah, we don't care about the world anymore. We just want to party, right? That's what it feels like. Anyway, here we are. I don't want, you know what? I enjoy what we have here. This is all cool, right? Because we're partying, we're in Miami, where it's 4th of July. We love everything, and I'm drinking a coffee. I'm staying alive. You can change your name? Wow, you can change your username? We're not gonna do that, but man, that is a that is a thing. I don't want to mess around with it. All right, themes. What shall we do? What shall we do? Let's do black hole. And then let's do hyperspace? Let's do hyperspace. Why not? No random bleep bleep. I don't know if you guys have experienced this or not, but some of the things that I like to do, or at least maybe not I like to do, but it's one of those things where I tend to just use like a basic background and a basic tower structure. So that way the game runs a lot smoother with graphics and whatnot. And I'm sure that there's like nitty gritty details and all of that, but I'm a simple man. I'm a simple person. I just want it to, I just want the tower to go, and I just want it to be happy. That's it. I don't know why this is highlighted green. Huh. I don't know why. Oh, I've also turned the music off. Like, you can have the music on, but I kind of turn it off because I'm just, like, letting it run in the background. All of these songs, though, are really great. Which is the one that I have? One of these has got to be the one that I play during the tournaments. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, there it is. Of course, I have the mute button right there. All right. Actually, does this do a thing? Okay, it doesn't. Maybe it only does it during a tower run. That's the themes. Here are all the relics. I'm just gonna scroll down. There's so many of them, which is really great. I think I still need to get a few of them in the legendary things. Yeah, finish top 4. That's probably not happening. This is probably not happening. That'd be great though. 15, and then all of these are like, this is 16, this is 17, 18, and win the Legend Tournament, which I have not done yet, and I don't think we're gonna do in a good while. It's gonna be a while. But if we scroll all the way up and you click on the info button up here, here are all of the stats for all of the relics, which has gotten pretty extensive. Like, there's a lot of bonuses and everything. And the good thing is that all of these guys they rotate around, so you can definitely get them at later times if they come up. Cool. So that is that. We have no new mail, which is great. Here's the key tree. These are the things that, like, I'm spending things, or actually these are like, all of these are quality of life, right? Because we got demon mode right there that protects us. We got the nuke that automatically goes off. I'm skipping this. I kind of want to get back over here to, like, do the gems. I don't think we need to do smart missiles. I think that's, like, whatever. But I did want to get all the way up here and do, like, this quality of life, which automatically restart battles. Super awesome quality of life. Let's see here. Unlock a toggle to automatically shatter rare modules. Nah, don't care. We can click on it and feel the pain, just like everything else. That would be cool though. To do that. What is this one? Set the shard type reward for daily missions. I guess yeah. I can see where that's, like, important, but for me, I'm not quite sure what's going on. Let's see. Berserker when you kill them. That's cool. What does this guy do? Open tower damage strat. Oh, that's pretty neat. Oh yeah. But I'm an automatic tower kind of guy. I'm just like, let it run. I know I could probably get like more coins, and I could probably get like more stuff, and I could probably do anything less. But I'm just like, no. I'm just like, no. That's it. Milestones. Here are some of the milestones that we've gotten to thus far. I think yeah, we did all the milestones for this one, which was cool. 14, I could probably get to 2,500. And then I think 4,500 might be a little bit out of reach. We probably need a few more. We need a few more things and to really configure the tower to be like a damage tower. And then I haven't done any of these guys, so it's whatever. Oh, I get a little message. Okay, that message is cool. Yeah, from the family, we had a big old barbecue yesterday for 4th of July. Saw all my little cousins and like my uncles and everything. Oh, it's so great, so great. Ah, enjoyed it so much. Um, I think that's why I'm like a little bit wishy-washy today. It's because we had a lot of food yesterday, and I'm still in a food coma after waking up this morning. Let's go to workshop. Workshop is sort of normal. Everything's standard. You know, these are the things that I select. I think it's more like, you know, because I like sort of automate it and just like automatically whatever. These are totally fine. Um, I think we just hit enemy health and attack skip last week. To now they're like really up there. But I am also saving coins for pretty much. I'm not gonna upgrade anything until we get the super tower mastery cooldown down to 30 seconds, and then once we do that, we'll be pretty good. Like all of our damage boosts will be. Well, at least I hope that's what happens. Is that all of our damage boosts will be like sort of permanent because we'll have a permanent super tower with the cooldown and the durations. So not gonna upgrade any enhancements. Not gonna upgrade any of the upgrade things. We're kind of at the moment saving everything um, for the super tower and coins and economy. So what I did a little bit last week was because we really needed because when we got the super tower mastery last week, that unlocked the lab, and then I had saved coins up for the lab. But as you can like, the labs are pretty extensive, or expensive for me and my tower and my configuration for doing it, for getting coins. So I had spent the last stones instead of saving for maybe instead of saving for cards. I did a little bit of coin generation, and I think that is going to help us out like with these next couple of weeks, because I think after like another 2 weeks or so we can get our second we could probably get our second card at some point. But it's kind of like if we get our second card and the labs are like going fast, then you know it does like a. I just don't think the coins keep up with the Kardashians. Ah, gee whiz, I hate myself. Um, oh golly, it's so early in the morning. I don't even know why I'm awake. I have 4 hours of sleep, but here we are. Ah, I love that joke. Maybe maybe that'll be the name of the tower video this week. So anyway, we have to make sure our coins are keeping up with the Kardashians to make sure that the masteries are legit and we're not wasting any time on the lab side of things. In that case, I sort of saved the stones. I might unlock another chain lightning because we're just going to need damage for the tournaments, and we're going to need more economy for the coins at this point in the Tower of Life. And yeah, all right. Speaking of Kardashians, I'm going to milk this joke until I am dead. Let's see here. Here's all the farm things. It's pretty much been exactly the same. I suppose if I really wanted to, like, dial it in and figure it out, I'd click off wave defense and I'd click on, free upgrades. But we have our super tower right here, which is really cool. And I know there's been some discussion on like what card to use next for the mastery, but I think we're a couple weeks away, so I'm not really sure which exactly thing to totally do it on. Here are the tournament cards that I had set up. Also, by the way, for you guys who are like keeping track of this, because I don't, thank you for letting me know what card like came up and was like missing last week. Because I have the memory of a goldfish and I can't even remember what I talked about like 30 seconds ago, except the Kardashian joke, because that is hilarious and I will never forget that. Um, what else? Yeah, this is the tournament things. I really don't. Slot 3 is just like a nothing burger. Same with like achievements and then empty if the thing comes up. So I'm gonna switch that to tournament because that's what we're gonna do. Gonna go to labs for the moment. I decided, at this point, I feel like labs still help. So if we click on here, right? And in fact, I'm gonna maximize this for the tournament, because this is what I always do. And then I click on range, and then I maximize range. I feel like this helps me out, like in my configuration, and we do good. We do a good service. I did do labs discount, just because I feel like this is important for the super tower masteries because my tower's like sort of maximum amount of coin generation at the moment is like it's like 300 trillion per T13 run. And so like if you and so like here's kind of how my mind works, right? If T13 took 7.5 hours or roughly 7 hours, then out of a 24-hour day, it's like 3.2, 3.3 runs. And with 3 runs, I can almost get 1 Q coins per day. So if it's like 1 Q coins per day, after 7 days, I'll get, and minus the tournaments, right? So it's like after 7 days, if we can get like maybe 6 Q coins, then the 6Q coins, and basically like going to the website, which is like the towertools.com, the link is in the description. You can basically calculate like how many coins it's going to cost to do these tower mastery cards. And then basically I'm like, okay, I need to be able to make this amount of coins in order to keep the lab running at its sort of current rate. And from that, I realized like, okay, maybe the labs coin discount can help ever so slightly a little bit. And it's perpetual, right? Like it helps out with, it's going to be helping out with all the other like super tower mastery labs, once we get those as well. So this is kind of a good thing that I'm researching right now. And that's that idea. A lot of these stuffs are oh, that's right. That's what I was going to do. We are almost at damage level 100. And I was going to do this. All right, hold on. All right, crit factor. We're going to switch you up. This is also a big thing too, that I completely forgot to do. Was it last week or no? I must have set it up. I must have set it up and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop this because it would have rolled over to like maximum damage last week. So we're going to do it here. I'm going to spend the 160 stones to get this to damage level 100 because it's been a long time coming. Here we go. Yes, we do. Hooray! Damage level 100. Research complete. That is a big milestone, and I am totally happy with that. Look at that. Look at that. Do I have to research this lab? No, I don't. No, I don't. Until some other update that happens. And I'll try to do that for critical factor too. This is pretty close, but I don't know. Maybe in like another 2 weeks or so like that, we'll get there. Hooray! I'm happy. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, there we go. Maximum emotional damage. It's been so long. Oh, actually, how long has it been? It's July 4th, 2025, November. Man, it's like 1.5 years. 1.5 years of doing the lab. Man, crazy. Crazy. Although I did it like off and on. I didn't like keep a lab that was like dedicated to damage. We fluctuated. We fluctuated. Um, no big deal. Anyway, we're gonna keep scrolling down. Not sure what to do next. I think I'm doing wall fortification. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of get it out of the way. I might switch this up to like wall thorns or maybe not wall thorns because like these like I feel like get out of here. I feel like these matter, but they don't matter at this tower like configuration. But we'll see. You know, I'm always like keeping an eye on it. You know, listening to you guys out there in the comments and stuff. And also like with the different folks in the tower community. But at the moment, like I said, I'm casual, chill, no big deal. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. Which I know I'm totally using that meme wrong, but yeah, I'm casual mean. I'm not. I'm fine. I'm fine. We're fine. I think I'm not even worrying about swamps right now. It's just there as a nicety. I do want to get back to Chain Thunder though, and maybe like amplify. Maybe like these guys. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll do that. Card research, super tower bonus. Obviously, gonna let that one run until it's out of gas and maxed. Super tower mastery. Yep, this is the one that we're going. Oh my gosh, 2.99Q. Actually, is that the next one? Oh, cool, cool. That's good. That's good that it tells you like. Wait a minute. Is it? No, that's the this is the next one, right? That's got to be the next one. Okay. The amount of coins. So that way you can be like, "Oh, okay, like this is the research." That's nice. That's nice. At least I think. Yeah. Yeah. That's the next one. We could ban perks eventually. 78 days. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe one day if there's nothing else going on. But I think we'll have a whole bunch of things going on though. Anyway, there we go. I think eventually I'll go back to module coin cost. Actually, that might be a good one to do. Actually, just so we can get a few coins back. Yeah, might do that one for next week. Anyway, those are labs. Why does it have a green button on it? This is weird. I'm panicking. I'm not panicking. Everything's fine. What? Oh, it must have been. Oh, it must have gotten. It must have gotten the notification of the maximum damage, and then we just didn't click on it. Interesting. Interesting. All right, time to suffer. Suffer with me, guys. Suffer on this beautiful Saturday. Where if you walk outside, like in LA, there's actually really cool. Like I was driving back at night, and you could see fireworks all along like the highway system and everything, like driving through LA, and it's all just smoky and like so many fireworks like being lit off. That like I went outside this morning, and I was like, "Is it fog?" And I'm like, "No, it's actually like gunpowder because everybody's setting off fireworks in the at night for yesterday." So it was very cool. It was a very cool drive back. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna confirm the merge. We're gonna skip all these, and then we're going to spend our gems for nothing, for no things. Maybe we'll get something. I don't know. Hopefully we'll get something. That'll be great. But let's do it. Eventually we're gonna have to get the whatchamacallit. We're gonna have to spend gems in order to unlock the new card slots because the masteries are going to be like super cool. Oh, that's cool. We can do a little bit more damage with an anti-cube portals, a cash app. I mean, project funding. That's all I look at it. I'm like, oh, it's just the money. It's the money one. Oh man. Anyway, yeah. What else is new? You know what else is new? Galaxy compressor doesn't exist. That's not new. That's normal. We just got two. We're almost done. We're almost dead. Luckily, we did the labs first before we did this, or else I would have been sad. Oh my gosh, and I'm sad right now. Good lord. No pulls. So brutal. Can we get something? Hey, that's cool. I'll take an AD. All right. All right. Let's see. What do we got? How are we going to do this? How am I going to suffer? Oh my gosh. Is that my first astral deliverance for like... It is. Look at that. Man. I guess not all good things come to a mill house. Whatever. Can we do anything? I don't think we can do anything. Maybe we could... No? We can't do anything. Maybe we could do something with a Cash App. We can, at least, well, at least that, I guess. I'm still frustrated. It is what it is. What can you do? Can we actually... This, maybe, I don't know. Oh, okay. So if we confirm merge this, right, click OK, and then we can... Right, right, that's good. That's good at least. We could do that and upgrade. Right? I'm doing things right. Warning. Wait, no, hold on. No, hold on. What's happening? Do that. Do that. Am I doing this right? I don't know. It's early. It's still early in the morning, and I gotta figure things out. Let's see here. Yeah, because we need another one of these. Right? No. Oh, am I doing things wrong? I'm probably doing things wrong. Okay, let me do this. Okay. All right, confirming merge. Actually, that was really good to have a thing. A whatchamacallit thing. What am I even talking about? It's been... Hold on. Let's see here. I know, like, you guys are watching this, and it's like, no, you do it this way, or you were right, or you were wrong. But I can't calculate all of those things right now. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. So let's see here. What do we got? We got this. Project funding. Oh, where's the module things? Hold on. Where's info? Info. Okay. We're going to have to look at this. Okay. Okay. Oh, so it is anything. It is anything. All right. All right. Well, we're in a good spot, right? Cuz we need... Okay. Our project funding is that and that. Oh, we need two of those. Okay. We need two random ones. We did that to get to there. All right, so what's our thing at? Oh, okay, our thing is at that. Okay, okay, so we need to... Gotcha. That's a really cool... I really like that. I think the developers are on point with that message where it's like, you already have a thing. You don't need to upgrade right now. Calm down. Calm down. All right. Let's see. What do we got to do? We got to get that thing. Which means if we click on this and we merge, okay, inventory. So we can do a random one. I don't want to do that one. All right, let's merge. Let's do auto merge. Let's see what this does. I'm going to click off that. I'll click these off too. I think we can do something. obviously. Oh, that might be good. All right, let's confirm merge. Okay. All right, hold tight. This is what we need to do, and we need to get a... So if we merge this one with 1, and then we need 2. Okay, so let's do inventory. So let's merge this guy. Golly, I'm nervous now. Let's merge this guy. Okay, so we need another one of those. Inventory. So then we need to merge. It's so whatchamacallit. I don't know what it's called. Let's do this. Let's confirm merge. All right, click OK, and then if we merge this with this and confirm the merge, correct, and then we did this guy, no, inventory, and then we merged. Let's see here. Oh, right. It's weird how it does that. We did this, and merge this with this, then we get, hold on, inventory. No, I don't want to do that, but if I do this, let me merge this guy. Let me merge one of these guys with that and confirm merge. And then if we, right, because then we can do, and then we can do, so we need to merge one of these guys, and I want to do this and this. Yeah, so we confirm merge there, and then we can merge this. Right, confirm merge. And then we can merge this guy up to mythic. Hey, there we go. And once we do that, then we can click on this guy. Right, and we need that to get it to mythic plus. And then we'll need 2 of these. All right, so let's merge. So now we need another one? We do, right? Yeah, I think that's how it works. Yeah, we do need another one of those. Okay, so how do we do this? Let's see here. Let's be smart about this, guys. Let's be smart about it. Let's get out of the new, all the new things. Okay. So now we have this guy, which is already a purple. And we have those guys, which are already that. So now what we need to do is okay. Can we do it with this? Maybe. Maybe. If we click on this guy, all right, so merge. We click on this guy, what do we need? We need another purple one of those. So if we did, okay. So if we merge this guy, right, with these guys, and confirm merge, cool. And then we do our stellar lift. We do this one with this one, confirm the merge, okay. And now if we click on this guy to merge him, we need 2 more of those. All right, so now if we do this guy, okay, so if we do merge and we do this guy, and we need to upgrade him. So let's upgrade him, I think. Who knows what's happening. Okay, so inventory. So we gotta merge this guy. Okay, so if we have to merge him. And we have to do one. Let's do this. Confirm merge. Okay. And then we have to merge him with him. Confirm merge. Okay. And then we want to do, let's see, which one do we want to do? We want to do stellar lift. Oh, they're both the same. Okay. So if we do okay, let's see here. New merge. All right, hold on. What do we need? We need another. We need just another random one at that. Okay, so if we go to inventory, and then if I click on, if I merge this guy with this guy and that guy, okay, that'll get us what we need. Golly, it's so stressful. Why is it stressful? I don't want it to be stressful. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. You know, you'd think that everything is... Oh, we need another one. Okay, we need another one. So let's do... we need another one. Okay. You know, there are things in life where you just gotta not not do things. And part of the things of not doing things is like, you know, when you're really tired, you don't drive. When you're really tired, you do not make extensive financial decisions. You do not. And when you are tired, you absolutely do not merge modules in whatever capacity it's doing. You never merge modules if you're tired. If you're tired like I am. Okay, I need another thing. So if I click on merge and I do this guy, we need another one of him. Right. Okay. So if we do merge, and if we do this, and if we do this and this, and then confirm merge, and then we merge these guys together. All right. And then we merge. Let's see here. We do, well, which one has the most guys? This one has the most guys. It has 3. So if we merge this one with this one and this one, and we do a confirm merge, right? Click OK, and then we have to do, we got to do the same one. So we have to do, so if we merge this guy, right? Merge this guy with this guy, confirm merge. Clicky the OK button, and then go to merge, and we merge this guy with another one of those guys. So if we do merge, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Maybe I am. Click OK, and then if we do this guy, yeah, there we go. Confirm merge, maximum guy. Hey, I think we might be getting somewhere. And then if we click on this, hey, and then we got it to Mythic Plus. Nice. Nice. Mythic Plus, there we go. Man, that's so stressful. It's so stressful, but, you know, we did it. And now we can get this to Ancestral if we get another 2 project fundings. So, heck, I guess that's a cool thing. Yeah, right on. Right on. So now we can shatter these guys. Right? Yeah? Why not? And then let's upgrade some stuff. There we go. And you can probably tell that I'm like at that point where I'm like, everything I think is good. Yeah, everything is good. Wait, why do I only have... Oh, I was like, where did Galaxy Compressor go? And I'm only looking down here. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's equipped. Oh my gosh, gee whiz, panic mode initiated. Yeah. So yeah, super cool. Let's shatter some stuff. Gosh, I really wanted this to be like a quick video, but it is not a quick video. It'll be okay. Gosh, I'm so worried about like, deleting everything, but hopefully things happen to where it's like, all right, calm down. Everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, let's shatter. Let's just do everything. Let's just keep doing it, right? I'm like trying to get on a second wind here, but man, it is not necessarily tough, but it is just winded at the moment. I think my lack of sleep from yesterday is catching up with me, and we better do this tournament, or else I might take a nap during the tournament. So if the tournament like finishes and I'm just like completely silent, then you know what happened. I fell asleep at my desk, and that is a well rested, needed nap. Nice. We got a lot of shards out of that one. Oh my gosh, we can upgrade. We can upgrade a lot. Done. There we go. All right, equip this. Whoops. How about restore level, confirm, skip this, that. Equip, transfer, and then if we go here to armor and we do, actually, let's do all types. And I think we do this one and we do equip. There we go. Everything is sort of maxed at the moment, which is nice. We are configured for the tournament, and I think we are going to go and do the tournament right now. So stand by, guys, and I will see you guys back in a little bit. Getting close. No, this might be it. No, I called it. Rank 12. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. 753. I always get these things misguided. Oh my gosh. I mean, that'll... That's... we're in such a tough bracket. Look at all these guys. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I hope you guys are too. And looks like we accomplished some things. Hey, lead energy. Oh my gosh. I guess I gotta farm that, don't I? I guess I gotta set it up on one of the things. That's no big deal. I'll finish that up later. Anyway, someone is starting their car outside and I can hear them. I think reset in one day. Yeah, let's claim these. Let's just click the shinies. Happy July 4th weekend, everyone. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are staying safe or enjoying the fireworks, or getting into danger, but doing it safely. And, you know, until next time, keep on towering.